Ahead, the financial impact of Hurricane Sandy, and at your service later in the show. Welcome to 3 Times Square this Tuesday from Reuters World Headquarters in New York. Millions on the East Coast still dealing with the devastation caused by Superstorm Sandy. That includes more than 900,000 utility customers who remain without power. Crews from across the country trying to restore electricity for residents and businesses still in the dark. The costs for utilities growing. Con Edison, which serves parts of New York City and surrounding areas, saying the impact has been massive, while Washington, D.C.-based Pepco Holdings put its costs up to $65 million, but both reported better than expected profit today and maintain their guidance for the year. Checking their shares right now, Con Ed is up just under 1% and Pepco Holdings relatively flat. Another company topping expectations is led by our power player of the day, Tim Armstrong, CEO of AOL. The internet firm reporting its strongest advertising growth in 7 years. Subscription revenue, meanwhile, declined at its lowest rate in 6 years. Not all is rosy, though. Display advertising fell 3% in the quarter. Shares trading near their 2012 high of $37.94 set last month. From you've got gains to you've got problems. A European luxury car maker sees a bumpy road ahead. Our Nigel Stevenson joins us from London. Nigel, BMW is not so optimistic anymore.
Good morning to you. Yes, even the mighty German car makers are beginning to suffer from the economic slowdown. But don't panic. Your fix of German high-tech engineering is not going out of business anytime soon. BMW today warned of headwinds, which it put down to intense competition. This, by the way, is car industry speak for more low-interest rate financing and cheap leasing deals. However, Q3 profits still up 14% at $2.5 billion, beating forecasts, and the world's largest premium car maker confirmed targets of record full-year profit. The key drivers, if you'll excuse the pun, were a thriving US business and a surging Chinese market. Elsewhere, Audi reported record US October sales with a 14% increase, and the struggler, though, seems to be Mercedes. Last month, it warned it would fall nearly 800 million euros short of its earnings target this year. So perhaps reality check more than real suffering. Lisa?
Okay, Nigel, thank you so much from London. While BMW may consider its cars works of art, they'll never fetch what a little paint thrown on canvas will. More than $1 billion worth of art, from Picasso's to Warhol's, will be auctioned at Christie's and Sotheby's this week in what's expected to be one of the biggest art sales ever. There's one Picasso going for $50 million, a Jackson Pollock going for a mere $30 million. Turns out the art market has thrived as a safe haven for the rich. According to the May Moses Art Index, October sales in London showed an 8.5% compound annual return over the period for some works. An investment in the S&P 500 over the same period would have earned 5.6%. And no pratfalls, please. More than 100 student and restaurant groups participated in a tray service competition in Taipei, part of a Taiwanese restaurant chain's efforts to raise industry standards and recruit new staff members. Each contestant in a team of 4 was required to complete a 100-meter walk, that's 328 feet, while keeping a tray of drinks steady and smiling. Don't forget the smile. Contestants vied for a nearly $3,500 award and guaranteed restaurant employment. Not bad. And finally, our daily digit today, 0, the number of days left until the U.S. presidential election. It's also the amount of information known about the results as we record this at about 9:35 a.m. New York time. But that will change soon as we start producing a special series of Reuters Right Now reports featuring our exclusive online exit polling. Our reporters and Ipsos pollsters will analyze the national polling data for clues to where President Obama and Mitt Romney are showing strength or stumbling among key voting groups and in specific states. You can catch these on Insider and on our Reuters YouTube TV channel at Reuters.com/ReutersTV. You can also follow us on Twitter at Reuters Insider. That is the latest from 3 Times Square this Tuesday. I'm Lisa Bernhard. This is Reuters.